Namaste. This is gonna be maybe 5 minutes or less of some posture work. So find a space on a wall and we're gonna move back and put our whole spine on the wall. So from head to tail is gonna be on the wall. Our feet are gonna step forward away from the wall about a foot. And our feet are hip width apart, lined up with our hip bones. And our knees are just slightly soft, so they're not overextended or overlocked. So you wanna feel that your whole spine is in its natural alignment on the wall. So we want our tailbone on the wall. There's a little natural curve under the lower back. We wanna feel all 12 ribs on the wall, our shoulder blades on the wall. You guys, a lot of us have tight shoulders, so some of this is gonna be really hard, but we're gonna work at it. Sometimes the arms get a little wider when we really roll the shoulders back onto the wall. Again, be mindful that you have the rib cage and the shoulder blade on the wall. It's a dance. When we push the shoulders back, the ribs tend to wanna pop forward. When we pull the ribs back, the shoulders tend to wanna roll forward. We're looking, and it might not happen today, but we're looking to do both. And then the back of my neck is on the wall. So a lot of us, you guys, if the shoulders are tight, which is many of us, you're gonna feel like the chin's jetting way up to the ceiling. So you may need to move the head away from the wall slightly and work on getting the shoulder blades to the wall. And the more we learn how to pull our shoulder blades back and use our upper back muscles, eventually over time, you guys, we'll be able to put the head on the wall. So be patient. So again, as we would in any of the Pilates fundamentals, we're using the breathing, this idea of rib cage breathing, to breathe into the mid-back and exhale completely. Feeling our spine imprint into the wall, right? So we have natural curves underneath the neck. There's a little space under your neck, and there's a little space underneath your lower back. Again, the collarbone, I know it lives on your front body, but you're imagining you're putting the collarbone on the wall. Sometimes the arms get a little wider. And then we're gonna reach one arm up to the ceiling. My palm is facing into the middle and even spinning back. So I'm trying to touch my thumb to the wall. And a lot of us won't get here. Do what you can, keeping the imprinting on the wall with the body, the sacrum, the rib cage, the shoulder blades, and the head. Inhale, switch your arms. And exhale, switch your arms. Again, inhale, fill the middle back as you switch your arms. Go as far as you can without displacing the spine, the neutral spine. And exhale, switch your arms. About 5 more, breathe into the mid-back. Exhale, feel the rib cage knit into the wall with the exhale, engaging those upper abs. And 3, 2, keep the knees a little soft. And 1. And then both arms come up. Again, trying to straighten the arms. If you feel tension in the neck, you guys widen the arms here. You get a little more range of motion. You're spinning the shoulder joint. So it's called external rotation of the shoulder. You're trying to roll the palm into the middle and back. And this is coming from the shoulder joint. So it drops the shoulders out of the ears, kind of plugs the shoulders into the trunk. So the shoulders aren't living in your neck. When we practice this, you guys, we're gonna get a lot of release in the shoulder joints and freedom of motion in the neck. It will take time, be patient, and do it. Palms face in towards the middle of the room, and these are called snow angels. So the arms circle all the way around and down, and then we come all the way up, and as we come up overhead, again, the palms face each other. And we're trying to keep the arms as close to the wall or touching the wall. Again, you're gonna feel a stretch across the front chest, the front shoulders. Feel the inhales, fill the middle back, feel the rib cage imprint into the wall the same way we would if we were lying on the mat. And as the arms come up, we rotate from the shoulder joints, how my palms are turning in towards each other. And I'm trying to keep my thumbs touching the wall. A lot of us won't get this at first, but we're gonna keep practicing, and we will, and the shoulders will release. And the neck will have more space, so we're using our core muscles to imprint into the wall, our breath, our Pilates breathing. And 5 more like this. Keep rolling the collarbone up and back onto the wall. Again, 3 more, breathe into the mid-back. And breathe out as the arms come up. The palms roll, and this is coming from my shoulder joint. It's external rotation of the shoulder. And final 2. Stick with a range of motion that doesn't cause tension in the neck. It should feel, you guys, when you're posturally standing up at the wall, in a posturally, anatomically correct position, it should feel like a release in the shoulders, a stretch for most of us across the chest and the shoulder girdle or the front shoulders. Final one. And then palms face forward, last one here. It's called bat wing. So I'm trying to touch the back of my arms to the wall and I'm gonna slide them down. I'm a little tight here today. So my arms are coming off the wall slightly, but I'm gonna come down as low as I possibly can into bat wing. And then I'm gonna slide back up the wall. Again, I'm trying to keep the back of my arms as close to the wall as possible. I slide down to like a goalpost and I keep going, pulling the elbows in towards my midline. Again, my ribs are on the wall, my shoulder blades are on the wall, and I slide back up. So I'm maintaining that little natural curve behind my neck and that little natural curve behind my lumbar spine or my lower back. I'm applying my Pilates fundamentals, you guys. So I have a neutral pelvis, little natural curve behind my back like we would if we were lying on the mat. I'm using my breath vigorously to inhale my mid-back, my rib cage, my back rib cage into the wall. And I'm using my exhale to vigorously imprint all 12 ribs, back ribs into the wall. And let's do 2 more. And as you come up, you guys go as high as you can again without feeling that the shoulders come up into the ears or the shoulder blades come off the wall. And if you need to widen the arms, that's okay for start, right? No big deal. Let's do 1 more. So about 10 of each. And then finishing up this last one. Step away from the wall. Shake it out. Nice job, you guys, again. So using the core stability and the wall is feedback to feel what neutral spine is. Feel that alignment of head, shoulder blades, and rib cage stacked over pelvis with the feedback of the wall. So when we get off the wall and start to do functional exercises, we can kind of remember, oh yeah, what's neutral spine in a standing or seated position, and we can apply it into our day-to-day movements. And it really will, it will change your posture. This work with the arms is gonna teach you really how to pull the shoulders back and where the shoulder girdle lives, which again relieves a lot of tension in the shoulders, wrists, and neck. You guys play, do it every day, have fun, namaste.